I'm sitting here with our designer, Jason, and our owner, Derek, and we're going to talk about our design plan. So a big part of having these projects is to sit down. We all have our own ideas, right? Is to make sure that we're on the same page and to see if we can really enhance each other's ideas. So I'm really excited to hear your thoughts. I certainly have some of my own, and I can't wait to get started.
Well, we all three have different perspectives. I think that's what's great about it. We've got the homeowner, we've got the design perspective, and we've got how to turn this into some real cash when we sell the property. So looking at all three perspectives, I think is really good for us.
Absolutely. And the way that it always works, you guys, is obviously he's the designer and I'm the agent. And so we definitely have a lot of professional knowledge here, and the homeowner is always the decision maker, right? So he's the one who's paying, who's driving, and we want to make sure that everyone is really happy and comfortable every step of the way. So this is such an important part. So thank you for taking the time and being here today.
Of course.
Let's get started.
Yeah. So we've seen the property, and now we want to talk about how we can create a wow factor out here with making an entertainment area, something that gives the homeowner some privacy, make it cozy, be able to enjoy the outside, but not be in the elements. Barbecue pit, place to watch the game, just something to make it cozy and utilize this square footage out here, because it's a lot of space.
Yeah, I love that. And that outside living room concept is just really so valuable. This place is really intimate. We are really surrounded and protected. And of course, we have great weather in California all year long. So I think this is going to be a really big selling point, right? I mean, there are plenty of houses that have bedrooms and bathrooms and kitchens. That's definitely very typical. But people don't always spend their money on the landscaping and the outside. It ends up being an afterthought. And I think what we're creating is really going to bring a value that most people don't consider. And it's going to create a really beautiful space, right?
For sure.
Yeah, and I really liked how we started thinking about the concept before you put it to drawing. We used Pinterest and Houzz to pull together ideas from things that I like, and then you're able to actually screen grab some of those portions and put it in a picture so I could see what it kind of looks like mocked up.
Right,
So that was a great way to have me kind of visualize it and give it the green light.
Makes it easy for sure.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take a minute to talk about kind of why this all started. As you can see, we've got cameras here and we're rolling. But the cool thing is that this all came out very organically. This wasn't something that was planned. However, it just kind of feels right? So we met at this property, which we're super excited about. And all of a sudden, we just started talking and finding that we all have some spiritual connection. I really want to inspire the world. That's kind of my thing, is I want to be the most inspiring agent in the world. I know, crazy, right? But that's my goal. You're a designer, and I'd love you to share kind of what makes you special. And then Derek, same with you. I think that we all have something that's different and unique. And with what's going on in the world in COVID, I think people are being so much more thoughtful. And it just felt really right to share this experience that we're going through. We're all regular people. And I think that what we're doing is really special and unique, but really anyone can do it. So I'm excited to kind of get this on film a little bit, and hopefully we'll inspire some of you out there, either agents or homeowners, to do some of these things for yourselves and kind of just add a little extra sparkle and wow factor to your life, right?
Yeah, I do interior design. What makes things special about projects is I hold space for people. I really feel like the projects that I look back on that I've done over the years, I always seem to be there for the client for a different reason rather than the design project. It's just the design project is what brings us together, which is really a unique experience to have for myself.
I think that's so cool. Again, it's that, I can't focus, I can't solve this problem. However, I can make some changes in my life that are powerful. I can create my environment around me, right? So that I'm living in a healthier space. And it does kind of pull that person out. And it is really powerful and it is really special. And it's very hard to define. I love the holding space concept. I think it's really cool and great. And then ironically, Derek also is a healer. And so I'm excited to hear his story.
Yeah, so I'm about to graduate from acupuncture school in the fall, and I've been in getting my master's program for 4 years. And what got me into that was my partner of 8.5 years. He had a stroke and had atrial fibrillation, and I took care of him at home. He went home on hospice, and I took care of him for 9 months. And I was at a loss for trying to find care that was actually affecting his health in a positive way. And I found this acupuncturist, and she just created this, she changed my world and Jerry's world. And she was able to talk to different people in different fields of medicine and come together with a solution, to improve his health as much as we could. And it went from diet, nutrition, exercise, passive exercise, to even acupuncture and herbs.
So healing yourself with food, with therapy, with good energy.
Yeah, harmonize the body with food. And Jerry, I was blessed by getting a little inheritance from him, and he inspired me to buy this property because he was able to be successful with, flipping homes, and I took inspiration from that, and I bought this property 6 years ago, and we're flipping it and remodeling it, and I'm working with an amazing team. I love these two people right here, and I'm very excited.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that. I do think, again, it's something that's unique and special. And I think all around the world, it's just a lot more, I think we're all being a lot more thoughtful. And I think, again, when you're doing these projects, it's really easy to just look at numbers and paper. And I think when we're looking at it as the whole project, again, talking about this property as an entire space and everything being a living space. So it's not a patio. It's about, someone's environment. I think that we're going to see really great results for you as far as the success out there. And I think we're going to feel really good with ourselves, right? And I think we're going to know that we did things thoughtfully and purposefully for the buyer, so that when you are successful and walk away with that profit, you can really feel like you did something great for one another. So I'm excited. I'm so grateful to be a part of this team, and I can't wait to see the finished product.
Yes,
Awesome.
Me too.
Stay tuned.
On the next episode, Patrice and Jason review progress in the design of the home from the last few weeks, with a closer look at the kitchen, bedrooms, bathrooms, and second unit. They also visit the local hardware store for a new front door. You won't want to miss out on the next episode of Unscripted and Totally Flipped.